Hello, it's me, Alan. I picked up something nice already. You can have it. Why don't you come to Route 36 and pick it up? Well then, fans of Arcanine, rejoice. This is yours. Ta-da! We got the Firestone. I mean, that's pretty good. Pretty lucky. We haven't gotten nothing from Gina yet. But yeah, I don't think I showed it. There's a cut bush over here. You can actually skip the forest by doing this. Brother! Well, we found Yanma. Didn't even try. 1% chance, by the way. I mean, you know what? I will capture you for fun if you stay inside one Pokeball. If not, you will get Ice Punch. Exactly. There we go. I mean, it gives good experience, but I wouldn't recommend grinding on a 1% encounter. Alright, that was a crazy start. Hey everybody, it's the Fire Specialist here, and welcome to more Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we went north of Goldenrod, did a little bit of exploring, a little bit of training, took care of all the trainers there, including the ones that skipped off screen land, and got some new moves for our Pokemon as well. And today, it's time to take on the infamous Goldenrod City Gym for our third badge. In the off-screen training, we got Kadabra and Bayleaf both up to level 20 as well. And I think we'll go ahead and use Dunsparce and Sandshrew in here as well. Get them at level 20. Because believe it or not, Dunsparce and Sandshrew, despite them not being the evolved ones, though Dunsparce is kind of technically fully evolved, will be our secret weapons. Oh, I need to get healed up too because that stupid tackle. Alright, now that that's all said and done, let's head inside the gym. And of course, we gotta talk to Scott over here. Yo, Champ and Macon. This gym is home to normal type Pokemon trainers. I recommend you use fighting type Pokemon. Yeah, this is why I recommended that Machop. I do believe it's female, so it will have a certain advantage in that department, as well as being a type advantage. Now, fighting does not resist normal. However, this is again the third gym now where Geodude and or Onix can flourish. If you caught one early on, use it. It resists Geodude and Onix. They resist the normal type moves, and they actually resist another move that the gym leader will be throwing out at you as well. Sorry, I got almost a hiccup type of thing. And ghost type Pokemon as well. They are immune to normal type attacks. So you got fighting, ghost, and rock that all have advantages in different ways. So let's go ahead and talk to the first beauty here. I like you, but I won't hold back. I know what her team is. It's 3 Centrets. But we're going to easily sweep through with Rage, Victoria. No secret here that we're going to win. Almost one-shot with Rage there. Rage can definitely be very helpful in this gym. I know we've kind of swept with Rage already twice now. But I mean, that's Dunsparce's power for you. Don't sleep on it. But hey, Dunsparce now is pretty much at home. Oh, I forgot we have an item at the mart we can go get. Or the PC, I mean. Let's go take on this funny girl here. Give it your best shot, or I'll take you down. Takedown! Interesting move. Very prominent in Gen 5, because Lillipup gets it at like level 15, I think? But the first person had 3 Centrets, this person has 2 Meowths. And Dunsparce hits level 20 in the process. And there we go. 3 Centrets and 2 Meowths down. Alright, it's time for Sandshrew to do some work now. If it wasn't clear, actually, Sandshrew was my replacement for Geodude. I still wanted to have something that was almost resemblant to Geodude, but I didn't want to go with the typical rock-type answer. I mean, just about everybody, I'm sure once they start, you could capture Geodude as early as before you go do your first trainer battle, not counting the rival. Then I'm sure they did, because everybody in that route was using Tackle. So, it makes for a great Pokemon, easy wins, easy to level up. Let's try Defense Curl Rollout. Defense went up, which is not going to matter with Fight, doing 12 damage. But now this rollout is 60 power. Alright, another bite. Don't make me flinch. You hit it, that's 120 power off the second hit. That's a KO. There we go. I have 2 strategies for this gym battle. And I'm hoping that they come through because, like I said, I'm not using a failsafe here. Well, you can actually skip this train if you really want to, but like I've always said, if you fight the gym leader and you win, all of the trainers will no longer battle you. So, get that money, especially that money with the TMs being how they are. Yeah, and get that experience too. This person's got Jigglypuff. I think it's 3 Jigglypuffs. So, they shouldn't do much to us. So let's set up a defense curl. We actually outspeed. That's kind of funny. Now, I've used Jigglypuff before in a Pokemon X Wonderlock. Or Pokemon Y, probably. And I lost it. It was a shiny Jigglypuff, too, as he got off one of the trades. But I lost it to Ramos, whatever his name is. And its stats are just so mediocre. Wigglytuff is great on the HP front. It's got good coverage. But if you're going to use Wigglytuff, you might as well use Clefable. They both are normal types, and in that game, they both gain the fairy typing with Jigglypuff also keeping the normal type, so it becomes a dual type. But they both get great coverage. I mean, I've not used it much, but it needs a buff. I know it's competitive. Wigglytuff's ability is good. It gets a competitive Fire Blast, but Selfless level 20. Oh no. So very funny how every trainer in this gym basically uses the same Pokemon. You got 4 trainers and 4 different Pokemon being shown here. That being Citrus, Meowth, Snubbull, and Jigglypuff. Now, we can't see it from in-game, but if you take a look at this gym in terms of a top view map, you will see that the gym layout is actually in the form of a Clefairy, which is really cool actually. So, we're going to go ahead and heal. And while we do that, I would also have to talk about something because I keep forgetting to talk about this because I kind of want this to be a trend and build up to something toward the end of our Johto journey here. Bugsy and oh god, we're gonna get cancelled. Bugsy and his bug-type Pokemon, the team he uses here in Crystal, as you saw, was Metapod, Kakuna, and Scyther. In the Pokemon anime, it was different. Once again, the team that used there was Spinarak, which is also a bug poison type. And then, funny enough, Metapod and Scyther. So, once again, 2 gyms for 2. The anime team and the game team for the gym leaders were not the same. She didn't have Heathen. Oh, good God. I know Bugsy's a guy. I watched too many joke videos about Bugsy. I'm gonna get beyond canceled. Alright. Enough about that, though. We discussed it. Let's see. Who do I want to use first? There's 2 routes to do this. There's Sandshrew and its rollout defense curl, and then Dunsparce with Mud Slap. Honestly, I kind of want to try and do what Whitney's been doing to us for 2 decades now. We're 30 years deep into the series, and so 3 decades, almost 3 decades worth. So yeah, why not? We just have to be careful of one thing. But with that being said, that we're all healed up, let's take on Whitney for our third badge. Hi, I'm Whitney. Everyone was into Pokemon, so I got into it too. Pokemon are super cute. You want to battle? I'm warning you, I'm good. Whitney of Goldenrod Gym has 2 Pokemon, and she starts off with her Fairy, level 18, normal type, with the moves Double Slap, Encore, Mimic, and Metronome. Metronome is what we have to be careful of. It can pull any move. Double Slap, not really too much of a worry. Oh, here comes Metronome. Oh my god! Things you can only... Okay, well... Things you'll only believe once you capture it on film. Self-destruct. Stab self-destruct. That is a 200 power move that cuts our defense in half. Even with defense curl up. I didn't even get to say anything else I was going to talk about. Double Slap was the only real threat. It has Mimic to copy your attack. Encore to lock you in, which I guess it could have Encore me, but I outsped though, so that wasn't too bad. We do get to level 20. Self-destruct? Are you serious? Alright, well, with that, I mean, I guess that's just like the anime. Clefairy kind of forfeit the battle in the anime. Last up, though, was her Pokemon Ace, Miltank. Level 20, normal type with the moves Stomp, Rollout, Attract, and Milk Drink. Let's try for Rollout. Alright, let's Stomp. We're at +1 defense, but it's not going to be enough. Oh boy. Alright, well, the defense core rollout strategy didn't work. Let's just go straight with our Dunsparce now. You are female, which is good, which means we cannot be attracted. And our other Pokemon, we can't see it there. I think Bayleaf is male, and I don't know about Kadabra. But I'm going to start right off this rollout. Okay, well. There's rollout. We're going to try and lower its accuracy. They are not letting up for a bit right now. The second rollout, it hit. Lower its accuracy again with the Mud Slap. Third rollout, please stop. You've already got self-destruct off. Please stop. That's a third Mud Slap. We will get a Fairy. I don't know if that'll be enough to withstand the next attack, though. And they missed. That's good. They missed the fourth rollout, which means it resets. We do get to get off a fourth Mud Slap. We can go for the Stomp. They do outspeed us, and they do hit us. Unfortunately, they do make us flinch. We go for another Stomp. This time they miss. Go for a fifth Mud Slap. I want to get it to -6 and then try and paralyze it. They land another Stomp. And they get the flinch. Alright, they've gotten 2 flinches and landed 3 rollouts. Now their accuracy is as worse as it can get. Please, let's Glare. Thank you for missing. We can hit it with the Glare. Now it's paralyzed. It doesn't have a Lumberry like in the remakes. We should outspeed, and we can flinch you now. No flinch and no paralysis, but they still miss. This is how you have to handle Miltank. You have to cripple it. It's paralyzed or lost all of its accuracy. They're not going to give it a chance to use Milk Drink. Alright, Dunsparce doing it again. Dunsparce just went 3 gyms for 3. Look at that. And Sandshrew, I guess, technically did take out the Clefairy. It restored a stab self-destruct. Good God. Why, you're mean. I'm mean? You self-destructed! Can't be so serious, you child, you! You get $2,000. That's a headbutt to you. Wah! Wah! Waluigi! Snare hit you, meanie. We'll try and leave. Oh no, you made Whitney cry! Hey, she's the one that turned one self-destructed. It's okay, she'll stop soon. she always cries when she loses. Okay. Sniff. What do you want? A badge? Alright, I forgot. How do you forget? How long have you been gym leader for? Here's plain badge. Alright. That was interesting. Boost your Pokemon speed. You can have this too. She gives you TM45, which is a move you didn't get to see as in action, that being Attract. And fun fact about me, the Fire Specialist, Attract is my favorite status condition. I've used it ever since Generation 5, I started using it, and it's a good status condition. Wow, we first tried Whitney, and Dunsparce has absolutely proven to be a powerhouse. I guess I'll go ahead and say this now. I have a team of 6 picked out, and depending on what that odd egg was gonna end up being Dunsparce's replacement. I'm glad that's not the case now. We get to keep Dunsparce a bit longer, and its time in the sun is not gonna run out yet, especially because of what the next gym is. We'll go ahead and heal up, and we'll show off, I guess, 2 quick things, and head up out. What did our mama give us first of all? A full heal maybe? A free repel. I'll take a repel. Well, not free, it's our savings, but still. I didn't have to buy it myself. The game corner. I wanted to show this off real quick. You can get coins here with our coin case. You're able to buy coins. You can also win them, but it's, annoying. We don't really have the money for this, so I'm not going to do it ourselves. But if you really wanted to, you can come over here and you can get a couple of things. Including some Pokemon that I want to go over. Abra. You can capture in the wild with a little bit of luck. I wouldn't waste 2,000 bucks doing this. Cubone, though, is a rather interesting ground type. It is pure ground just like Sandshrew, but it gets access to different ground type moves like Bone Club and Bone Meringue. There are moves that, of course, Bone Club, I believe, is 65 power ground type move, and Bone Meringue is a 50 base power move that hits twice, effectively making it like Earthquake in a way. It does evolve into Melrack, and I believe level 26 or 28, around there. And this game is, of course, pure ground Melrack. You don't have to worry about gaining a rock weakness, going from resisting it to weakness, like in the Alola games. And we have Wobbuffet. This game introduced quite a few gimmick Pokemon. This being really the first, no, actually the second that run countering. Of 4, now that I think about it. Why did this game encounter 4% of its new Pokemon are gimmicks? Unknown, and now Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet is a high HP Pokemon that can't do direct damage itself. It's a Psychic type, so it's weak against Bug, Ghost, and Dark. But its main way of doing damage or getting KOs are moves like Counter, Miracle, and Destiny Bond. Counter is a fighting type move that does not affect Ghost types, and will do double the damage back against a physical move that it took. That's right, physical, not just normal moves like in Generation 1, or fighting, I think. It does all physical moves. So, with that though, you think about the special side. You got Mirror Coat. It does the same thing for special attack. If you can predict the physical move or the special move, take the attack with your massive HP. You can deal a lot of damage back. Wobbuffet has some of the best HP in the game. Easily top 5, maybe even top 3. But the last move, Destiny Bond. If you're able to outspeed, maybe paralyze your opponent with another Pokemon, and they get off an attack in order to KO you, if you outspeed them and you lock in a Destiny Bond, if you go down, it takes the opponent down with them. It's very brutal. Anthony, why? Anthony the Hiker, let's battle right now. This is actually interesting. I think I might go do this. I've meant to look up about this, but hold on. Let's do this. We'll do this next time. For exchanging coins for fabulous prizes. This right here, though. Obviously worth a lot of money if you can get them, but these are some of the best moves in the game also, despite their accuracy. TM25 is Thunder. 120 power, 70% accuracy, electric type attack. TM14 is Blizzard. 120 power, nerfed down to 70 accuracy. And Fire Blast. 120 power fire type move with 85 accuracy, I believe. 80-85. So it's actually the best ability with accuracy, but they can of course cause paralysis, freeze, and burn, respectively. Alright. Now you know what, actually? We're at 20 minutes, and we got some stuff we gotta do next episode. So you know what? I'm going to cut the episode there. Next time on Pokemon Crystal, we're gonna probably go take a look at Anthony real quick, because I think something funny happens. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. And we're gonna go visit the flower shop and continue on our journey. See you guys then.